Well, it is no secret where President Trump stands on gun rights.
We will reestablish the rule of law, defend the Second Amendment.
We have to protect our Second Amendment, which is under siege. Remember that.
We are going to protect and preserve our Second Amendment, okay?
But question now, how will he plan to do that? And what do gun owners want to hear from the administration? Joining us now to help answer that is firearms instructor and former regional director of Students for Concealed Carry on Campus, Antonia Okafor. Antonia, thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so he is checking off the list of promises he has made on the campaign trail. Obamacare, immigration. Another one, as I just mentioned, is the Second Amendment. He was endorsed by the NRA, as he often would remind us, saying, I'm not going to take your guns away. What do gun owners want to hear from President Trump, and when do they hope he starts focusing on that?
Yeah, well, I know definitely what I want to hear as a campus carry activist, and that's we have more support in the campus carry realm, and that more students are able to go on campus and be able to protect themselves and defend themselves. And that comes to his promise that he made during the campaign, and that's to abolish gun-free zones. And we all know that college campuses are huge gun-free zones. And so I think that's definitely something people want to see more action on, legislative-wise, even if it comes down to state-by-state legislation. We need more support from our president for that.
And
but they also want to see national concealed carry permit reciprocity as well. And the NRA has been pushing that, and I think that's something they're going to see a lot more of with Trump administration.
Here are some of the promises that he made on the campaign trail. He talked about national right to carry, arm military bases, recruiting centers, fix background check system, lift gun magazine bans. Also, Antonia, the big one that I think everyone can agree on is tackling mental health.
Yes, definitely. And that's something on the other side, the gun control advocates tend to try and poke holes in our argument to say that why would you talk about guns but not talk about the other side, which is mental health? And I think really that's false, is that we're all for mental health and improving that. And that's something Trump explicitly talked about in his campaign and seeks to continue during his presidency. So I think that's something we can all agree on, is that not only veterans who definitely need the mental health reform and help, but all citizens need more reform when it comes to mental health, for sure.
Well, agree with him or not, as we've seen in week one, he's already following through with many of the things that he promised on the campaign trail. Antonia Okafor, thanks for being with us this morning. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.